I'd like to tell you the story of why I had to lose weight, how much weight I lost, and the strategy I used to do it. I put two or three things together to make it happen. 1.5, almost 2 years ago, I had a gout attack. I weighed 186 pounds. I had slacked off. I had not stayed up with my fitness regimen and my nutrition. Like many other people, you eat on the run, you do what you got to do to get through and to get by. So I packed on some weight. All right, rolling. I remember my daughter's birthday, going to an Indian restaurant, and the pictures that were taken afterwards, and I could see my shirt was rather tight fitting, and I had those love handles on the side. It was like, this has got to change. Well, what happened was I had gout. I contracted an episode, I had an episode of gout where the uric acid builds up if I'm not drinking enough water, various other reasons for the chemicals to get out of balance. And these crystals start forming in your joints. It's usually in the big toe. Sometimes it's the left toe, sometimes the right toe. I had 2 episodes where I was literally crippled for 2 weeks, could not put shoes on, hobbled around, couldn't take more than 1 stair at a time and hold on to the banister to get down and to get back up. So that was provoking. If you have pain, you are incentivized to do something about it. So what I did was really simple. I went to my doctor. She wanted to prescribe medicine that I did not wish to take. I went to see a naturopath who, for a pretty large sum of money, was going to see me 8 times and work through the chemistry and get me fixed up. And the third option was I consulted with a health coach, a friend of mine, and she said, "Gary, you know most of this stuff already. Why don't you just join a semester of the School of Applied Functional Medicine?" And that's what I did. It took 6 weeks for the course to start, and in those 6 weeks I had access to the library. I did the research, I found the supplement that I needed, started taking that, and I realized emphatically that I needed to lose weight. I needed to lose at least 25 pounds. I did that through 3 strategies. I studied autophagy. I'll put that in the description. You can research that yourself. It's about the recycling of protein in the body. And the best circumstances to recycle cells in the body is through intermittent fasting. Now, there's a really good reason to do intermittent fasting. First of all, you're already doing it. You don't eat while you're asleep. So during the time that you're asleep, you're not eating. So that means you are fasting. You break your fast in the morning when you eat breakfast. So breakfast is breaking the fast. What if you just pushed it back a couple more hours? So instead of eating at 7 or 8 o'clock, you ate at 10 or 11 o'clock. And let's say you stopped eating by 7 in the evening. So your ranging time is from 11 or 12 noon up until 7 or 8 p.m. And then you get 16 hours to give your organs a rest, especially your pancreas that's producing that insulin to allow the energy to enter your cells. That's a very key thing. The last thing I did, I applied a neuro-linguistic programming strategy. There is a time during the day, the last 5 minutes before you go to sleep and the first 5 minutes when you wake up in the morning, your brain is cycling at 7 to 10 cycles per second. That is called the theta brainwave. And in theta, the door to the autonomic nervous system is open, and you can give instructions to your internal state as to what you want. I simply said 179, 179, with the intention that I will weigh 179. It was up to my body to figure that out. When I reached 179, it became 175, then 172. Then 169. That was the big leap. Then 165. Then 163. Then 159. And then I was in my perfect BMI goal weight, gout has not returned. And if you have a question that we have not answered up till now, put the question down below. We will make a video for you. I'm feeling pretty vibrant.